Well, hi, babies. This is a general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Use your own discernment. And I will never tell you to go back to your toxic ex, okay? Now that that's out of the way. Uh, I wasn't gonna say it, but my guides told me to say it. Whew, all right. It's hot already. The song I got on shuffle. I don't know why I'm laughing so hard at that, but okay. The song I got on shuffle is Break Your Heart. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know how to say this dude's name, but it's like Tao. T-A-I-O. So, Tio? I don't know. Someone can tell me in the comments how to pronounce that shit. Cruz and Ludacris. So it's Break Your Heart by however the fuck you pronounce his name, Cruz and Ludacris. All right. All right. So I don't know why I'm laughing so hard. Okay. Now, I may not be the worst or the best, but you gotta respect my honesty. And I may break your heart, but I don't really think that there's anyone as bomb as me. So you can take this chance. In the end, everybody's gonna be wondering how you deal. You might say this is ludicrous. I swear I listened to the song, but I do not remember him saying his name, so I still don't know how to pronounce it. But however you say his name, Cruz, tell him how you feel. Now listen to me, baby. Before I love and leave you, they call me heartbreaker. I don't want to deceive you. If you fall for me, I'm not easy to please. I might tear you apart. Told you from the start, baby, from the start, I'm only gonna break your heart. There's no point trying to hide it. No point trying to evade it. I know I got a problem with misbehaving. If you fall for me, I'm not easy to please. I might tear you apart. Told you from the start, baby. From the start, I'm only gonna break your heart. That's all I'm gonna do, woman. Listen, so now I'm gonna break your heart and shatter and spatter it all into little itty bitty pieces. Whether or not you get it all together, then it's finders keepers and losers weepers. See, I'm not trying to lead you on. No, I'm only trying to keep it real. You might say this is ludicrous. Okay. I'm very bothered. I cannot remember what the song says about how to pronounce that guy's name. I'm sorry. Okay, so first thing what I'm getting from this song is I'm seeing there's like a player in the mix, or like someone that like likes to have control, or they've always like kept a distance. But I'm getting that like I feel that I'm speaking to the viewer, is they're like the final boss, if you will. Like these players come forth and they try to say like, oh, I'm gonna play with your heart, like, or you know, they act in a way to like manipulate you, or control you, or you know, play little games to kind of like toy with you, and you know, just these weird immature like player tactics. And then they meet you, they try that shit, and they're shut the fuck down. And you may like play into them for a little bit because you're like, well, trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. They're like, maybe, you know, this is like them trying to get to know me or something. And like, you're so confident in yourself that, and take it how it resonates. It might be the other way around, flipped, but you're so confident in yourself that you don't chase them. You don't, you're like, okay, so 911 on my clock. So you don't chase them, you don't play into the games, and you start to realize like, oh, well, that's a bummer. Like, I actually liked you, and you're starting to play these games. And and then they try like harder to like chase you and like get back into that dynamic. And like they still have this like, yeah, I'm a heartbreaker, like I'm in control, like I'm a player. And you're just like, I don't know about that. I think I'm okay, no thanks. Because we have the oh shit. Okay, I forgot about this card. So we have the Hanged Man in reverse. And since this is the vice versa deck, so this is like a different viewpoint. And so this side came up first, and this is like your perspective. And because here, people are seeing you like as stuck, or like that you're trapped or something of that sort. But you're here and you're like, notice there's like a little, oh, is that a scythe? I don't know, something. To like, you can easily cut yourself loose, get free, because you work with the universe, you work with source, you work with creator, you work with most high, whatever you call it, your guides, spirit team, whatever you believe in. So because you work with that, and these people are thinking you're stuck because they don't see that you could easily get out of this situation by respecting yourself and following your intuition. And so they think, you're like, oh, well, I got this person trapped. I'm going to break their heart. I'm going to hurt them, and I'm going to be in control. They may not come that way, but they have these old habits of being in control, not being vulnerable, and take it how it resonates. It could be like a relationship, friends, family, all that shit. It's like you like putting yourself out there for a friendship, and then they're like being all like almost love bombing, if you will, and you're just keeping state like true, like you're not overgiving, but you're also like being a good friend, but you're also like seeing them out, you're learning about them before you put yourself 100% out there, and they think that they've got you. And little do they know that you're like, I'm listening to my guides here and looking past these and listening to the truth. What does it say? Something about being honest. But you gotta respect my honesty. Now, I may not be the worst or the best, but you gotta respect my honesty. And I may break your heart, but I don't really think there's anybody as bomb as me. So they're like coming off and like treating you like in this way that they're like, yeah, I'm like the best you're ever gonna meet. Like, no big deal. Like, I'm kind of the shit. So do with what you will, but I need to be chased. I need to be fawned over. You basically need to put up with my shitty behavior. So just saying. And you're over here like, because we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and immediately when this card fell out, like I saw this guy like that's actually doing the work, like getting mad at the guy that's supposed to be like directing him and like reading the blueprints. And I saw him like getting mad and be like, dude, do you know how to fucking read these blueprints or not? Like, why can't you just tell me what I need to do? Why does it have to be all cryptic? Like, I just saw like an argument between these two that are supposed to be building stuff. And it's funny because the backside of this is the guy, like I see this as like this is the designer or like the architect, and this is like the, I don't know, the project manager or something, like the foreman, and like the actual like contractor, like there's like the hierarchy. And I seeing this, like, the guy that's, like, working and building it, and, like, but he's, like, being, like, I see the guy that's supposed to be, like, reading the blueprint as, like, he's, like, micromanaging the shit out of the job. And this dude is like, bro, like, why won't you let me see the blueprints? Like, I need to see the blueprints. He's like, no, I can read them. I can read them off. Like, I got this. Like, I need to be in control. And you're the worker. You're like the contractor, like actually doing the physical work. And you're like, well, I need like details here. You need to talk to me. I don't understand your weird cryptic communication here. And why won't you let me look at the blueprint? Like, why? This is, we're in this together. Let me look. And they're like, no, I have to read it. I'm the only one that can read it. Because there's nobody as bomb as me. Like, what? And then they finally, like, you finally just get pissed off to the point that you're like, I've literally never seen this card this way, but there's like a term for pipelining welders, like calling dragging up, and that's like when you like just take off like pissed off and quit the job. Like you don't even like properly put your tools away, load your truck up or anything, like you just take off. It's called dragging up. And I'm seeing this card as that, as like, you know what? You fucking throw your tools down. You're like, fuck this. If you don't want to fucking talk to me, tell me, show me the damn blueprints. You know, be reasonable with me, have a reasonable conversation with me. It's always got to be this weird cryptic, you got to be all secretive, and you have to have something over me. Like you can't be real with me. You have to have some sort of micromanaging over me. So you're like, I'm dragging up, bro. I'm taking my tools and I'm getting the fuck out of here. I literally have never seen that card this way. That is fucking hilarious. You're just like, you know what? I'm dragging up. I don't need this job. I don't need this relationship. I don't need this connection. I'm out. I'm out, bro. Oh shit. I'm just amused because I've literally never seen this card that way. This is the 10 of Wands in reverse. And you're just like, I'm out, dude. Like I'm taking my tools, I'm taking my skills, my abilities, you know, because you're seeing yourself, you have the confidence in yourself. You're like, I'm a catch, whether it's friends, family, relationships, romantic, however you want to see it. You know that you're a catch because you're authentic and you have these great skills that you can share with people, whether you're a healer or you're just like really good at like, you know, you put your energy into something and that thing grows. So any like energy you put into a person, they grow. And you see that now, or, you know, you have been for a while, or you're learning that about yourself. And you're like, you know what, dude, I'm dragging up. If you can't fucking, why can't you share the blueprints with me? Why do you have to always micromanage? Why do you have to have some sort of weird cryptic way to speak to me? You can't be honest. You can't be real. So I'm dragging up. God, that is fucking hilarious. I just like see, so like, like a welding rig has like a welder on the back and like, you know, they're welding leads and stuff like that. So there's like a ground clamp and then like, it's called a working lead or a stinger, and that they put like the welding rod in. And I'm just like imagining like you taking off, like the shit's like not dragging on the ground and like your tools are falling off the back of the truck and you're just like, fuck you, dude, in the rear view. Like, I am sick of this shit. I don't care if my tools get lost because they're going to get replaced by Most High because I'm listening to my intuition. I'm not fucking playing this. And you're trying to be in control of the situation. For what? Fuck yeah. Yeah, everybody drag up. You don't need this job. There's money elsewhere. There's abundance elsewhere. There's connections elsewhere. God. I don't want to say it, but it's funny as fuck because my guys just gave that to me. There's plenty of dicks in the sea, is what I just heard. You're taking off and be like, bro, there's plenty of dicks in the seas. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm dragging up, man. I don't need this job. I don't need this. There are plenty of jobs here. There are plenty of relationships. There are plenty of anything. I know my worth. I know my skills. And I know my ability and energy is worth more than what you're giving me right now. I don't like these games you're playing. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Or not in reverse, but the backside of her. And so like that's you turning your back and like choosing to, you know, focus on your abundance, nurture yourself again. Of course, there's no gender in tarot, so it's, you know, wherever you're, like, don't get hung up on that because it's the Queen. And I immediately went to this rabbit when I saw the card, and that's you knowing, like, you taking your abundance with you, you pulling back your energy, pulling back this like creative energy that you were giving to this person, but they were choosing to be like weird with you, like cryptic, just not wanting to be real. Like they always had to be like secretive, or just, it's almost like they were testing you as a person to see what, because they're used to, you know, their manipulative ways, so they just immediately think that everyone else is like that, so they got to play these games to see how real you are. Like what I'm getting is they aren't like bad people, they're just like scared. And because they do manipulate people because they want to be in control, they think everyone else does that too, so they have to play their little games to see how real you are and what your intentions are, but that literally burns them. And you pull back your like amazing, abundant, because she's abundant in the material realm. So like she uses her energy to create like amazing things, like physically, like taking care of people. And I always hear like she's like, you know, she cooks for people, she does these like nice sensual things for like her community to nurture them. And so they got that from you, they got your amazing nurturing energy, to like, and that helped them build abundance, just the little taste that they got of you. And then you pulling that back because you got the message with that, yeah, it's a little hawk. You got the message from your guides, like, maybe I should look at this at a higher view, fly up and see, look at the whole big picture and be like, okay, this person's just like manipulating me, I'm not gonna fucking play this. And so you're like, you know what, I'm listening to my guides, I'm pulling back this creative energy, this abundant energy. And ooh, so I'm noticing this like pillar in the back. You know, I'm seeing it as ancient ruins, so you know your like past life, just your ancestral strength, and you're not letting, because you're like tapping into that energy, into that knowing, and you're not letting that get to you. You're not letting any sort of bullshit, like material realm bullshit, like dealing with people to control you, or like what I'm hearing is like caring what people think, because you know that what you're truly connected to is you know, your ancestry, your guides, your most high, your divinity. You're more connected to that, and you're not going to sacrifice that for having someone like you, and, you know, by folding to how they want you to behave, and prove yourself to them. Be like, no, I don't have to prove shit to you, because I walk with myself. I walk with honesty and truth, and you should see that already. And if you're choosing not to listen to your intuition, then I'm gonna drag up, homie. I don't need this fucking job. There's plenty of money elsewhere. And I'm using money as like a relationship connections. There's plenty of connections elsewhere. I can put my abundance into anything. I can put my abundant energy into anything. And then we have the King of Wands. And that's interesting, because notice how like I see this as like the sun is setting in this picture. And it's interesting that they came out in this direction where the sun is setting and then it's dark, it's night here. And I'm guessing the artist used it as a way of like completion, because like the king is the master of the suit. But I'm seeing it as like, damn, I just like lost that. That was weird. Weird. Huh. Maybe I wasn't meant to say that. Okay. But I'm seeing this as like the King of Wands. So he's like he's a leader. He's very creative. And I see him as like knowing himself, having that very confident in himself and his leadership abilities. And I'm seeing this snake in the background as like, since it's such a large snake, it's like his power. You see your power, you see your like, you listen to your spirit animals. Because it's interesting, about 2 days ago, I want to say, it was like a red-tailed hawk landed in my neighborhood, like right outside my window. And I was like, what? Like, it was just very unique. It's not something you normally see. And it was fucking crazy. So I know this was a definite message for me, because I like got up and I went to the window to look at it, and it literally like disappeared into fucking thin air. I was like, okay, well, that was a message for me. I will take that. I will go with it. Yes, guides, I listen. So that's you like trusting in your spirit guides and your team, knowing your power. Because I'm seeing this as like him having the ability to change into this like giant serpent and like just fucking shit up. Like that's your spiritual power. And you know this, and you're not like, because look how intense his face is. And he's got his wand in a way that's like ready for battle. And he's like, it's more like, fuck around and find out. You know, I may be sitting down, but I am ready to pounce at any fucking moment. Like a snake. You know, snakes, especially like large snakes, they move pretty slow. But when they need to like get their prey, because they say that they can conserve their energy until it's time to like get their prey. And that's, you know, I'm not saying like you're out to get people, okay? But like, that's you conserving your energy and knowing like when to act and when to just lay low and observe. And that's what, you know, basically what snakes do, because they don't eat so often. So you wait and conserve your energy until it's the correct time to act, and you act quickly because you're listening to your intuition and you know your inner strength and your divinity with the stars. Interesting. Yeah. I have no fucking idea like why this came to mind, but this is the Seven of Swords. And like when I saw this card, I didn't even realize there's like a skull right there, and I immediately thought of like a burial ground. So like and since there's like a what's the word, like a helmet, like a battle helmet, like armor helmet on the skull, I'm seeing that as you like tapping into like, you know, whatever ancestry you have, or past life like warrior qualities. And like, because it's behind his back, that's you like hiding your like warrior abilities, your strength. You know, you come off in such a way that's like caring and loving, because you're an honest person and you do genuinely care about people, and you want to be a good friend, lover, partner, family member, coworker, whatever you want to be. That's your goal, because you're genuine and you're honest, and you have no like ill intent towards people, but you also don't show the sides of you. Like I'm seeing that as like a Viking warrior. Like you they don't know that you can tap into your ancestral past life whatever qualities and embody it quickly. And you hide that from people because you don't feel the need to go around and be like, yeah, I'm the shit, like I'm pretty fucking badass, like what does it say in the song? I don't really think there's anybody as bomb as me, so you don't go around like acting like that, so you keep that to yourself. And when it comes down to listening to your intuition and people trying to play little games with you of like no, you can't read the blueprint, I'm sorry, like I'm in charge, I'm the boss, I'm the foreman, I need to read the blueprints, and you're just gonna do what I say. You're gonna act how I want to act because I told you so, and I need to be in control. And you're just like sitting here listening to your guides and, you know, understanding your worth. And you're like packing your tools up and about to unleash like the inner Viking in you, like the inner Viking battle, you know, warrior. They're like, you're like, fuck around and find out, brother. I don't need this job. I don't need this money. Yeah, let's go. And the way I'm seeing that is like they see with this, the front of this card, they only see like the stuff on the front, like on the outside, like, you know, like judging a book by its cover kind of thing. And, you know, because you don't know what he has under that cloak, under his little robe. And I'm seeing that as like a way of like I'm such a nerd, but it's like a magical robe that like holds like other things and like can get him like to travel into other realms and shit like that. And they don't know that about you, that you have this power, you have these abilities. Like you can astral travel, you can you listen to your guides give you like tons of messages in your dreams, you have like intense downloads, you know, you read tarot, you do all this stuff to where you can understand what is not being expressed physically, or what's being hidden physically, to where you can tap in and understand. It's more just like listening to your intuition, like those quick little like, yeah, you're lying, or why are you trying to control me, what are you doing, what is this feels weird, listening to your gut. And that people don't see that you're this magical being. And then the next song I got, come on, there we go, is Frozen by Madonna and, oh my god, Sickick? I don't know how to pronounce that. And it's, how can life be what you want it to be? You're frozen when your heart's not open. If I could melt your heart, we'd never be apart. If I could melt your heart, we'd never be apart. Give yourself to me. We'd never be apart. If I can melt your heart. And so what I'm getting with this is like, because you know your worth, you walk away from these people, or you like set up like really intense boundaries of like, and that could be like the dragging up part. That could be, yeah, like, because we got the Chariot, and once again, that's like hauling ass out of here, like burning rubber, just like skirt, you know, I just see like, for some reason, I'm seeing like a total like weighed down work truck, like burning rubber, doing a burnout, like taking off, just like shit falling off of it. You're like, fuck this, I'm out. Like, we're not playing this shit. Like, I've given you a warning of like, you can't control me, or I won't tolerate this, but they didn't take you seriously. So you're like, you know, dropping it into third gear and just taking off. Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck. My guys just said, I just heard 4x4 launch. So you put it in 4-wheel drive and you launch it that way. Like, you're just like not fucking around. You're fucking burning rubber on all 4 tires for this. I don't know why that came to me. But and I'm seeing this card, this is the sacral root chakra. So you know you're grounded. You stay grounded. And that's interesting that I'm wearing the same color shorts. You stay grounded, and you know how to get into this grounded, safe energy quickly. You don't let these people that are like fear-driven, manipulative, to control you with their fear tactics and just weird controlling. You know, it's mostly fear that they try to, you know, control people with. And you don't allow them to, because you're able to get into this comfortable state of like, I'm safe if you leave me. I don't give a fuck, because I'm with the Most High. I'm with my spirit team. I'm with my ancestors. And I know that whatever leaves me, what rejection is protection. So if you leave because I'm, caring for myself, I'm holding boundaries solid. I'm holding solid boundaries, and I'm not playing into your little games because I see them clearly. You can go home. You can go on, boy, or I can go on. Because I'm comfortable in myself. I'm safe with being alone. And if you want to play these games, go play them with somebody else with weaker energy. Because I'm not playing this. I know my worth, and I can see right fucking through you. Interesting. I did not fucking notice that. So we have the Hangman twice. And I'm seeing this. Or did I even talk about the song? I don't know if I talked about the song. Interesting. So weird. All right. So with the song, and this is them seeing things from a different perspective. Because it's like, if I can melt your heart, how can life be what you want it to be? You're frozen when your heart's not open. You're helping people understand that, oh my God, you're making them, by you holding to your boundaries, not playing into their games, you even calling them out on these things, or just like dragging up and taking off, fucking 4x4 launch out of here. By you doing that, you're helping them look within and do the shadow work of like, oh, I did like this person. I did want them in my life. I see it from a different perspective now. And I'm seeing these apples, especially one with, I'm all shaky, especially the one with the bite out of it. They fell into the temptation of their control tactics, their shadow side. They fell into this, and they're seeing it now for what it was, because they actually see that you were an honest person. And you're like, okay, you want to fucking play this game, then I will leave. I do not like that when you do this. Why do you have to speak to me so cryptically? Why can't you be honest with me? And then because you do actually leave, or you do almost like strengthen the boundary that you put up, or, even, add to it, then they're like, oh, they weren't joking. They are a real one. I'm seeing now that I played into my own little shadow game, my own little demons, my inner world. Because I'm seeing this as like he's hanging in a cave almost. I know there's like a moon there, but that's what I'm seeing, is like in a dark cave. And you're making them realize, like, ooh, okay, that's what it is. Like, so the moon is like exposing, like it's exposing that they've been under, I don't know, I'm hearing under a rock. They've been like choosing not to see how their behavior affects people. And because like you have this incredible energy, and you're abundant, and you, even just the little bit of interaction they've had with you, or depending on how long the relationship was, or connection, or whatever, and then you pulling that back, they really feel it, and they see things from a different perspective, because you pulled it away. And it's like, you don't know what you got till it's gone. They're saying like, oh shit, I had something solid in my life, someone that had my back. Honestly, they had true intentions towards me, and I fell into temptation. I've been living under a rock. I've been, this is what shadow work is, the realization of like how your behavior, your unconscious behavior. And this was an unconscious thing for them. And because of how you are and who you are, this awesome, amazing person, like you're able to melt. If I could melt your heart, we'd never be apart. If I could melt your heart, we'd never be apart. Give yourself to me. And they see now like, wow, I honestly could have genuinely trusted this person. Why did I have to fucking play my games? Why did I have to bite this apple of temptation and stay, living in this cave? And, ooh, okay, so I'm also seeing like, you're the apple. that they take a bite of you in a way, like they get a taste of you, however the interaction is, and you open their eyes. To, I've been living under a rock. I have been unconsciously behaving, and I've been trying to control people, and since they can't control you because you're solid in your root chakra, you've mastered this stability. You know how to ground yourself, you know yourself, and you will not let any outside force change that. And they see that and they're like, wow. They're honestly inspired. That's the word I was looking for. They're inspired. They may be so triggered that they would never say that, but they do see the truth. And it could be immediate, or years down the road when you're like, I'm done, I'm not fucking playing this. Because interesting, I've had people like years later come back and be like, I am very sorry for my behavior. Like, I did some really terrible things to you at your lowest point in time. I'm very sorry. And I was like, wow, thank you. Like, a little too late, but I really do appreciate your like putting yourself out there, that type of thing. So like, and that's what I'm getting is like, whether it's immediate or, days later or years later, you change their life and you help them do the shadow work and see themselves. And they see you as, because I'm seeing this Seven of Swords and the High Priestess as the same type of vibe. Like, you have these secrets within you that you don't let out. This inner knowing that you don't let out. This, your ancestral, your bloodlines, your, like your, I don't want to say DNA, but like your lineage. That's what the word I was looking for. They don't know your lineage, and so you just stay in this like quiet energy, holding it in, keeping it back, letting them judge the book by its cover, judge the surface, judge the physical. And because you're humble and you don't feel the need to go around and be like, yeah, I'm the shit, like, don't fuck with me. Like, you don't do that. There's no need to, because you've done the work and you're comfortable and confident in yourself. Because true confidence is not needing to defend yourself constantly, not needing to, because I don't remember what book it's from, but it says like, if you feel the need to defend something, you believe it won't stand on its own. You know that your divinity, your morality, your ethics, all of that stuff can stand on its own. So you don't ever need to be like defending yourself. Like, yes, there are times where you may actually have to be called to defend yourself. Like, somebody's like, well, why did you do this? Then you have to explain yourself. But you don't go around being like, yeah, I'm the shit. Like, I have morals and I stand by them. You don't feel the need to express that in any way. And they're finally seeing that whenever you just walk away, or you have to show them this switch that is flipped. I don't know what the fuck. This is like the blue collar reading, because I immediately got like an electrician having to like rewire something because it was the switch ended up upside down or something. I don't know. This is like the trades reading for some reason. I don't know. But oh, okay. So like, you're showing them how they need to rewire themselves. Because maybe they've known you for a really long time and you've done the work and they see the work. They've seen how you've rewired your brain. You've changed your thinking. That's what it is. So you've changed your thinking. You've done all this hard work, this shadow work, and they see this change. And they've fallen in temptation to try their bullshit on you again. But because you've done all of this work and they've tried to test you over and over and over again and see how far they can get into your boundaries or past your boundaries or surpass them. And then you're not playing that shit anymore. You're putting your foot down and saying, no, I'm leaving. I'm going. I'm dragging up. I don't need this relationship. This is not paying me enough. Spiritually, I'm not getting paid enough for this. I'm not gaining enough from this. In fact, it's depleting me, and I'm out. So, they see that you rewired your brain. Oh, that's interesting, because now that I'm seeing this kind of looks like nerves, like neural pathways. You've rewired your brain. You've changed your thought process. You've connected to your divinity. You've done this intense shadow work, and you're still doing it. And you're humble. You still do the work every day, and you catch yourself and, take responsibility for your shitty behaviors. And I'm also seeing, so she has like something hidden on her throat. So I'm seeing that as like, you don't always speak, but you know the right time when to speak. And since it's like on her right side, I'm seeing that as like stepping into your masculine side and coming forth and taking responsibility. You know what? I'm sorry. I fucked up when I did that. Or sticking up for people or whatever. You're stepping into like when you're learning and have learned when to speak and when not to speak, and you listen to your guidance, your intuition, because the high priestess, that's all she does. She has that connection. She's constantly getting these downloads. I'm seeing that these little beams as downloads, understanding, and you know when to step into your feminine, and that's like receiving, and into your masculine, where you go pursue and go put yourself out there into the physical. And that's yeah, and that's this hardcore rewiring you've done to where you know when to speak and when not to speak. Fuck yeah. And then the other song I got is One More Night by Maroon 5. I'm just fucking having fun. I'm here for it. I'm liking this blue collar reading. You and I go blah. So One More Night by Maroon 5. You and I go hard at each other like we're going to war. You and I go through. You and I go rough. We keep throwing things and slamming the doors. You and I get so damn dysfunctional, we stop keeping score. You and I get sick. Yeah, I know that we can't do this no more. Yeah. And I'm seeing that as we can't do this anymore as the Six of Cups of like, that's like the past. And you're seeing like, this is not healthy. We cannot keep at this. And it's like, I don't like this toxicity. I don't like this fighting. I don't like our past connection. I'm seeing this as like, this is a past connection. This is like how, this is the way my daddy did it. My granddaddy did it. This is how we're always going to do it. And you're like, we can't keep doing this. Yeah, I know that we can't do this no more. But baby, there you go again. There you go and making me love you. Yeah, I stopped using my head. Let it all go. Got you stuck on my body like a tattoo. And now I'm feeling stupid, crawling back to you. Holy shit. Now I get it. Yes. Oh, shit. This is you making these people do shadow work, and they're like, I gotta go apologize. Yeah, I stopped using my head. Let it all go. And now I'm feeling stupid, crawling back to you. So because you put these bitches in their place, and I mean that in the most nicest way. That doesn't mean they're bad people. You're just helping them grow and do shadow work, because maybe this is a connection you want to keep. And you dragging up and being like, nah, dog, I'm out. Like, this job ain't worth it. This relationship ain't worth it. We're out. I'm dragging up your little cords, your, your tools falling off the back of your work truck, doing a 4x4 launch, out of here. Bam. You see those tires flexing, the ripples in it, because you're just using all of your power just to get the fuck out of there. And they're like, wait, I needed your skills. I needed your energy. I needed this. I needed your help. I enjoyed our connection. Why was I like this? Why was I like this controlling foreman that wouldn't let you see the blueprints? Why did I do that? I'm also seeing that as like a coworker that thinks that they're your boss, when it's like, bro, we literally get paid the same. Why do you think you're my boss? Got you stuck on my body like a tattoo. They can't get past like your strength, and that their tactics, their micromanaging tactics didn't work on you. And they thought they had you stuck, and when you were like, hey, guess again, and then you grab your little scythe or whatever the fuck that is, cutting yourself loose, and then you're just dragging up, taking off. And so I'm seeing this now, because this card can be like as an offer. I see that a lot as like, because I'm seeing this little, I'm assuming it's a child, giving the flowers to the mom. Or I guess it's a cup with flowers in it, whatever. I'm seeing, that's what I'm seeing is like this offer. So, because you listened to your intuition, you didn't play that shit. You either spoke to them and said like, hey, this is what's up, I'm fucking done. Or you knew when not to speak and you didn't speak to them, and you're just like, you know what? I'm listening to my ancestors and I'm taking off. And this is like the sneaking away card. So that's like, maybe you just like disappeared into thin air. Like that hawk that I was talking about earlier. Yes. So you were literally like, I'm here to give you a message. Fuck off. And you just like disappear into the smoke. Fucking Chris Angel up in here just fucking Chris Angel mind freak, just like, I'm gone, bitch. The smoke, and you're up and you're out. Oh my god. Fuck. Mind freak. Because you're a fucking high priestess. You're a fucking magician. You're the shit. You are tapped the fuck in, and you're magical as fuck. And you're doing your 4x4 launch out of here, and they're like, wait. Oh, man. That was my best welder. That was my best electrician. My best contractor. Why did I do this? Because you helped them build themselves, and they see that now. That's why I'm getting all this blue collar shit. Like, you are helping them build, you help them build themselves, and they're seeing it now with your absence. They're like, it's like this, the shadow work of, this hanged man living in the cave. And then as soon as you pulled your energy back, they saw how their life was with you, and the change that they've made without, that you helped them do by your energy, your kind words, your just helping it. It could have been just like, doing tasks for them. All of these things, they helped to build them and change them as a person. And now that with your absence, or you left a tool behind, and they're like, I miss them. You left something behind, and you left an imprint of your energy on them. And so here they go. I'm feeling stupid, crawling back to you. Will you take this apology? Will you take this apology, please? Will you share your energy with me again with the 6 of coins? Will you give back? I'm sorry I was a stupid bull. I'm seeing that that bull is just like, I was really bullheaded. I was very stubborn, and I'm sorry. Will you share with me again? I promise not to control the future, because I'm seeing this 3 of Wands is like, that they were just trying to control the future. They were trying to control the outcome because they wanted to feel safe. And So I cross my heart and I hope to die that I'll only stay with you one more night. And I know I said it a million times, but I'll only stay with you one more night. And this is them like still like part of their shadow coming out and being like, oh, well, I'll have control of this. I'll leave them this time. And you're like, bro, I can see right fucking through this. You ain't leaving shit. You can't leave. You won't leave because I'm real and you realize this. Not that you're cocky about it, but you just know the truth. And so they're coming forward and they're like, okay, I'm not going to try to control the future this time. I'm not going to try and do this. You don't deserve that. I see your abundance now with this 9 of coins. And I'm also seeing this as like, they see you in this abundant, because this is always like being alone, but very abundant. So they see you in this energy, and notice there's an owl on there. You listen to your intuition. You have this, they know how wise you are. You're a sage. You know a lot, and they got to understand that by you leaving. And maybe watching you from afar after you left. And so they're seeing like, wow, this person is thriving without me. I'm the problem. Oh man, you held that mirror up to them and they're like, I don't want to look in the mirror. Okay, so before that, it's just interesting because I got a little download from the movie A Clockwork Orange. And when I was looking at these cards, I got that when I was like telling the story of the blueprint reader and the contractor, like the foreman and the contractor like dynamic. I was thinking about A Clockwork Orange at the end of the movie where they're like taking care of Alex after he was like brainwashed and all this stuff. And they're having him look at pictures and being like, okay, Alex, say what the first thing you think of when you see these pictures. And so he's like, you know, using his intuition to be like, ooh, sorry, like, you know, just, you know, saying these things like as if he's using his intuition like you would with tarot cards, like you're telling the story. But it's just funny because I also thought with this card, I got that you held the mirror up to them and you, like in the movie, Alex's eyes are held open. And he's like, while he's getting brainwashed, he's having to watch these like violent videos and he can't look away because it's such a big screen. And he's like, and they give him these pills to make him sick. So he's associating violence with feeling sick. And so like, that's basically what you did to them. You held this mirror up to them, and by you thriving and being in this amazing energy and them like feeling the void of you not being there, that makes them sick to their stomach that they did that to somebody so beautiful, kind, loving, honest, caring. And it's made them sick. Like you changed them. You helped them rewire their brain. And like I said, it's going to be different for everyone and may take people several years. And you may never hear it from that person, but you're making a difference in these people's lives. Man, all right. But my body keeps on telling you yes, and try to tell you stop. Oh, wait, hold on. I know, I said it a million times, but I'll only stay with you one more night. Try to tell you no, but my body keeps telling you yes. Try to tell you stop, but your lipstick got me so out of breath. I'll be waking up in the morning probably hating myself. So this is them like being like, I don't need them. I don't need them. And like, they just have this yearning, this aching, this sick tummy because they did that to you. And they're like, I don't care what I did to them. I'm a heartbreaker. I'm a badass. I'm the shit. Like, they should be sad that they walked away from me. And then they're just like, oh, my tummy. Well, you're all Chris Angel mind freak, just like popping up into their dreams, like making them feel super guilty because your spirit team doesn't fuck with that shit. Fuck yes. All right, I'm gonna do a rainbow brain skull card, and then I'm just gonna step out of this energy because I feel like it's kind of just, it's tapering off. evolve into non-complainer. I think this is for both sides of the party, especially the, people that you've affected by withdrawing your energy, is, when you complain, when you live in this negative energy of like, victimizing yourself, you're in that small brain. You're not connected to source. You're not in that manifestation energy. So maybe this is just a reminder to, these people were stupid. These people didn't recognize your skill, your qualities. They didn't see like how good you are with your energy, and like they didn't appreciate you then, and that does suck. But, just letting it go. And maybe you've taught these people by living by example that, you stay in this positive energy, this high vibe. And that's why you're so wonderful to be around, and how your energy is just so potent. Fuck yeah. Summon the otherworldly. And I'm seeing that as like your ability to, step into your intuition, through your dreams, astral travel, all these things. Like you use your spiritual gifts, to basically like walk your divine path of like, maybe you needed to do this to these people, walk away from these people to teach them a lesson. That wasn't your intent going into this. You genuinely thought they were good friends, but that was you listening to your guides being like, yes, see what this person's about. You're going to touch their lives somehow, whether it's just for 5 minutes or 5 years, for eternity. You're going to touch this person's life. You listen to that, and that is you doing the right thing. You're following your intuition and tapping into the otherworldly. And your guides are super fucking proud of you for that. Because they're like, yes, you are following our instructions. Good baby. Thank you. Good baby. Good job. I'm so proud of you. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm just liking these cards. Create right now, not just during your soft, good times. So you're also learning and helping other people learn that, sorry, my computer freaked out. That create right now, not just during your soft, good times. So you're learning to also, when you're in this like it did hurt to be like manipulated, or like you were mad that this person was trying to manipulate you and control you, and that's why you left, like in 4x4 launched on that. Like you, by doing so, you're also learning to manifest when you're even in like these turbulent times, these uncomfortable times. So, and that was you trusting your inner knowing that yes, you need to step away from these people, this situation, this job, this relationship. You're learning to step away from this. And by doing so, you're manifesting even in these most uncomfortable times. When you're mad, you feel betrayed, you feel taken advantage of, you're learning to manifest at these worst times. I'm putting that in quotes. And that's making you a more powerful magician, wizard. Because we got a little wizard there. Yeah, use your power. You can harness anything you want. You can change the weather. You can harness electricity. If you're a welder, yeah, you're a fucking wizard, bitch. Just saying. Because you can control electricity. You can control lightning. If you're an electrician, same thing. Think about that. All right, babies, I love you so much. You are wonderful, powerful, amazing beings. You're all super hot, super funny, and you're all like Chris Angel mind freak up in here. Like, you're so magical. I love every single one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.